Hello, and welcome to another Wrestling with Egos production of a Fireside Chat. It's your boy, Brian. I can be reached at bkrigo15 on Twitter. You can reach out to Patrick at rantmodeon, and you can email our show at wrestlingwithegos@gmail.com. And please also check out our Google repository at bit.ly/withegos. You'll notice that I'm nowhere near the fire today, just sitting at the dining room table. And it's been a while since I've joined you for a Fireside Chat. I believe it goes all the way back to Christmas. But these are indeed strange times for all of us, for many reasons. The coronavirus impact is all on our minds, and we want you to be safe and be sensible and wash your hands, as we talked about in our last show. But I'm here to talk to you today about what you can do as a wrestling fan during this time, because it is a strange time to be a wrestling fan. You know, every week we see the WWE and other promotions altering their content to deliver empty arena matches on closed sets. And the novelty of those, admittedly, is wearing off pretty fast. It makes you even wonder, what's WrestleMania going to look like? We already know that the delivery of that has been altered. So it should be interesting, to say the least, and we'll talk about that more going forward. But in the meantime, if you as a wrestling fan find yourself with a lot more time on your hands for whatever reason, what can you do? My suggestion would be to simply go back and rediscover what it is that made you a wrestling fan in the first place. Because a fair portion of our show, Wrestling with Egos, is devoted to criticizing and picking apart and out critiquing what happens on the various shows week to week. I agree with this, I don't agree with that. But there was a time in your life as a wrestling fan where you were introduced to the product, or you saw a match, or you saw a particular superstar, and you said, that right there, that's why I love this sport. So with this time that you may have on your hands, why not queue up the WWE Network or hit the old YouTube and do a search for that match that made you fall in love with the sport? Maybe it was a Sting match from WCW. Maybe it was a match involving Triple H in the late 90s in WWE. Maybe it was a Ricky the Dragon Steamboat match. Maybe it's a match currently being held in AEW involving the Young Bucks or Darby Allin or Cody Rhodes. But whatever that match is, cue it up, because I bet you it'll put you in a better mood, and I bet it will remind you, yeah, this is why I love this sport so much. And start a conversation on Twitter, on social media, or even with us, wrestlingwithegos@gmail.com. Because even though we have to practice the social distancing measures and things like that, in all seriousness, we can still FaceTime, we can still email, we can still text, we can still tweet, and we can still help each other become even better wrestling fans and consume more classic content. In the meantime, we hope at Wrestling with Egos that you all stay safe, that you be sensible, check in on your loved ones, and ring up someone that you haven't talked to in a while. It'll get better soon. I believe that. We at Wrestling with Egos do believe that. And as always, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support throughout this crazy year that we've had. We hope to keep delivering you new content. So we thank you for your support. We hope you continue to listen and watch and chime in. Until next time, this has been your boy, the intellectual savior of the wrestling masses, Brian, and I will see you soon.
Another satisfied customer.